Hey y'all, today is February 22nd. It is Thursday and I have just finished up my work day and I'm getting ready to start the vlog. We are going to do a weekend vlog and yeah, that's what we're doing. I have some things to do. We got some things to chit chat about and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and start the vlog now while I look like a person because it's definitely giving in my skin the rest of the weekend. So we'll start the vlog off, in this moment, I am getting ready to sit myself down. It has been a very busy week. Today is Thursday. If you follow me on Instagram, you know, last weekend I was in Maryland for my sister and brother's live podcast, Journey to the Hills live show. That was a phenomenal experience, like phenomenal experience, from the games to the wisdom to them packing out the place. Like, I'm just so happy that I got to be there. And it was just amazing to be able to witness that milestone for them in person. But I say that to say that last weekend I was on the move and out of town, and this weekend I'm actually preparing to move, so I have some packing to do. But before we get to all that, I'm planning to rest. So I probably won't start the majority of my packing until Saturday, but I probably will start some light things tomorrow evening. I'll run some errands. We got some stuff to catch up on in between. There's some chit chat moments that are coming, but I just figured I'd pick y'all up. And we're gonna talk. Hey y'all, it is Friday night and I'm getting ready to make some dinner. So I'm gonna have these. I did a Trader Joe's run earlier. And I love these empanadas. So I'm gonna have these. And I am going to pair it with some quick and easy cilantro rice. So that's going to be dinner. I'm going to wash some dishes and pop these in the oven, and then I will talk to y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back. Happy Saturday. I feel like y'all see me in my kitchen more these days than anything because I figured out that there's good lighting in my kitchen, but then there's also glares in my kitchen based on the way that the lighting is under the cabinet. So it's like trying to find the right spot. But anywho, hello, happy Saturday. Like I said, today is February 24th. I got some really good rest last night. Let's start there. Thank you, God. I needed that. It was such a busy week. Definitely needed that rest. So I got myself up. I actually took my time. I woke up around 7. I don't know about y'all, but I get up later than I do during the week on the weekend. But I don't really sleep in that much. Like, even if I'm super tired, I go to bed early and I'm up early again. And during the week, I get up at 5 if I have to go to campus, or like 6:30 if I don't have to go to campus. So that's early, but this morning I got up at 7 and that's still early. So I didn't sleep that much later. But anyway, it's Saturday. I am getting ready to make some breakfast. I got up this morning. I posted the Esther YouTube video. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out. Last week's video was on me talking about 5 lessons I've learned from Esther as a woman of influence, and really those are really great lessons, so check that out if you're interested. What else did we do this morning? I sent a newsletter out to my email list. I have a newsletter for women walking in purpose, living in purpose. If you are interested in that, I will link that below. I send out an email every Monday morning. It's the Purpose Push. So it's just to inspire women walking in their purpose as they go into their week. By the time you guys see this, I will have opened the doors and closed the doors for also my community for women in purpose for the first initial round. So excited about that. That will open up again in April. But yeah, this morning I rested. I kind of like closed some tabs, posted that video, sent that newsletter out, scheduled the one for Monday. And I'm gonna take it a little bit slow. So right now I'm getting ready to eat some breakfast. I'm gonna read. I haven't read a lot this week, and I do like to read. I picked up this book. I don't know if you guys have seen it or heard of it, called The Mountain Is You, Transforming Self-Sabotage into Self-Mastery by Brianna Weiss. I hope I'm saying her name right. This is the book. It's really good. I can't remember if I've showed y'all, but I'm 3 chapters in. It's a pretty good book. And I am not someone who usually like struggles with self-sabotage, but I went through a lot the second half of last year, and it kind of just beat me up, no lie, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And so sometimes I feel like I don't always have the I'm not as quick to go for things or do things or say things sometimes as I used to be, but I think that that's just recovering from that season. And so there are moments now where I think like the impact of the things that I experienced, sometimes I will second guess or self-sabotage or think my way out of something, and we need to stop doing that. So that's why I got that book, because I just felt like this might be good for me to read. And I feel like everything that I'm reading isn't applicable to me, but a good chunk of it really is. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. I am going to read, and I am going to rest. Later on, I'm going to pick up my camera. I have to prepare to move, and I'm gonna talk to you all about that, because that's an interesting update in itself. So I have these boxes that I took out of my closet. I think this is like my spring, summer stuff, and I already did a once over through this box. I told you I was moving by faith. I started 2 weeks ago going through some of the stuff I had in storage, and I took 3 bags, I think, actually, to Plato's Closet. So I'm gonna do one more once over with this box and see. I don't have a lot of spring, summer stuff, because I just feel like my style is changing and also losing weight and shifting weight. So I already did one set of going through this box. I'm gonna go through it again to see what I want or don't want. I think I have some shoes in here, some purses I was trying to decide if I want to keep. And I will definitely go back to do another Plato's Closet run, probably Monday or Tuesday. So typically, even with the seasons, I will go through all of my clothes and see what I want, see what I don't want. Like even right now, I remember wearing this top. It's a short set, but I actually thought I liked it on a model. But I really only wore the shirt. And yeah, I'm not gonna keep that. Like, I don't love it. So I usually just go through my stuff when it comes to clothes and shoes and bags. I will put some bags together, and then I'll take them to Plato's Closet next week and see if they give me any money for them, because they will buy gently used stuff. And then whatever they don't take, I donate, because I've been right in front of there. I think this is like a miscellaneous box from when I moved here anyway. So we got some hangers, some flower pots. If I haven't used it, honey, I don't need it. So I'm gonna start with going through these boxes. Let me see. I have these clothes. That's a clean pile. I put my couch up. Y'all can see my couch. I put my couch up on Facebook Marketplace. Also did that about a week ago. So this is my Glamaholic blanket. I really am a neutrals lover. So typically that's what my couch setup looks like. But I have talked with a couple people on Facebook to see if they want to buy that. And yeah, got a bag of trash going. I'm gonna go get another bag of trash because I will be tossing and sorting and doing the things. Okay, so that first part went by pretty easy. Like, this box is now empty. I actually just put my spring, summer stuff in a bag because that can go in the closet in my room, especially because I live in Charlotte and the seasons are like, you never know what you're gonna get. And we've been starting to have like some 68 high days, 70 high days. I don't want to have to go to storage or anywhere else to go get my stuff on the days that it's warm. I don't have a ton of spring, summer stuff anyway, so I put that in a bag so I can easily put that at the bottom of my new closet. This box is empty. I went through the random stuff. It was honestly a bunch of hangers and a couple things that were odds and ends from when I moved the last time. So that's done. Now I have another box. Hello, we have an extra box, and I think I need to put my dishes away, and then we're gonna focus on another section of this place. Do y'all watch your favorite aunties podcast? I love them. I think I started watching in the middle of last season, and I finished episode 1 of the new season. So I gotta catch up, and I was looking for something to watch. So I think I'm gonna catch up on them. Okay, we got our little donate bag. No, this is our spring, summer clothes bag. This was my bag of a ton of hangers. I set up my little moving station over here. I got some old stuff that had to go in that box. That's trash. We got a donate section. I'm gonna put my donate bags over here so that I don't mix them up and accidentally throw the wrong bag away. Which brings us now to our books. And I have a lot of books. I have a good amount of books, I guess. But the question is figuring out what to do with them. It's like as I've started to move through the living room and the kitchen in this section, I realize I don't have as much stuff that I'm keeping as I thought, but I'm keeping my books. So I don't know that I need a whole box, but I might see if I put them in my little storage. Let me go grab that storage thing. I have this that I usually keep in my room, and this is just press-on nail stuff. There's nothing in this drawer that matters, and it's old fire stick things. So I'm thinking that I could take the books I want to keep and put them in one of these drawers that I want to keep out and near me, and then see if I put the other books in a small box. I don't have a small box though. I only have medium boxes. So let me figure out what to do with this. All right. Books are done. I was able to do what I wanted, which is put some of the books I'm reading, I think I will be reading in here. My Bibles, my Bible journal. That's done. So we made a progress. We started. All I wanted to do tonight was start. So there's another book up here. It sure is. That was a good book. This is all almost cleaned out, and next up is my closet, but I might save this for tomorrow only because I have to figure out what my week looks like in terms of what coats I need to leave out and what coats I don't. But that should be easy once I finish that. Figure it out. All right, boom. So done with our easing into packing tonight. I'm keeping it very simple these next few days. So this is what happened. I'm gonna have this Trader Joe's barbecue teriyaki chicken meal for dinner, and they have this rice that is very good. Let me see. Their organic jasmine rice. You put it in the microwave for 30 minutes. And honestly, when I put this chicken with this rice, I feel like I went to an Asian restaurant. So this is like a really easy 20-minute. I don't even know if it takes 20 minutes, but 20-minute meal. So this is gonna be good. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I just got back from Pilates and Food Lion, so my Sundays look a little different if you've been watching my channel for a while. Previously I was very involved in the church that I was going to, and I'm just in a different season right now. My Sundays are slower and different, but we still spend our time with God, so no questions about that. Typically I get up, I go to an 8 a.m. Pilates class. After that Pilates class, I hit my Food Line run because it's not far. I get back here by 10. And I watch Change Church at 10:30. So it's a much slower flow. In the season before where I was like serving really heavy, I was getting up early. Sometimes 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock a.m. on Sundays and going until 3. So it's just been a nice shift in this season to take it a little bit slower and still be able to prioritize time with God and rest. So I just got in from Food Lion. Y'all pretty much seen everything that I got. I got some fill-in items for the week because again, I think I talked about this already, but I think I'm gonna actually switch the clip. So we'll also talk about this here because I'm gonna delete the other clip. I am moving this week, so I got some few fill-in items to just hold me until I move. So here's the thing, I'm moving this week. It's the last week of February, and I pretty much known that I was gonna move since October, November. But I really was just like praying about where to move. So if you follow me on Instagram, I shared my like I guess, testimony story. It's a testimony in progress at the end of the year. Just about how the end of last year kind of went south for me in several different ways. But one of them was that my two bosses worked together to set me up and falsify my performance report, and then use that falsified performance report to let me go. So that was just a lot mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And so I am grateful that I have another job now, but I still just really been recovering from that season in full transparency. So I was like, I don't know if I really want to go straight to another apartment. I don't know if I want to go back home, which, hold on. Okay. I didn't really know where I was going to end up by the end of February, and I really have just been praying, like, God, what does this look like? What is the next best step you want me to take? Using wisdom, and what's the best next step for me to take? And when I tell y'all, it's really been a faith journey. It's been a faith journey. Like, there have been several times, one, in full transparency, I thought I might lose this place. But God showed up and showed out, and he kept me here through the end of my lease. And yeah, it's been a faith journey. He's been providing, he's been keeping, he's been showing up. But I've also been wanting to be in alignment with wherever he's calling me to be next. And for a while, I was like, I might be in a different city and state. And it's been a faith journey for sure these last couple months. But I'm grateful because I'm moving out. I'm in the process of packing. I started packing last night. I probably showed y'all those clips. And I may actually reorder this whole thing. So we'll see. But yeah, I started packing last night. Today is Sunday, February 24th. I'm hoping that that day is right. And I move on Wednesday. So I'm packing the next few days around my work schedule. And then I will be moving. And it has been a journey. Like, my close friends know it has been a journey. And like I said, I've been seeking out on where to go. And literally, a couple weeks ago, he gave me this verse. I think it's in Genesis, but I'm not sure. I will get it and bring it back later. But he has said to Abraham, go from your country, leave your people, leave your family, and go to a land I will show you. And during that time, I was praying and fasting about where to go. Like, okay, Lord, where are we going? My job is across state lines in South Carolina. So I'm like, are we going to South Carolina? My family's back in Delaware. And I was like, I don't necessarily want to go back to Delaware right now. I love my family, but just, I didn't feel like I was being able to go back to Delaware right now. I was staying in Charlotte. So it was a lot of like, I literally don't know where I'm going to land by the end of this month, and just seeking God. And I went to breakfast with a friend. We ended up talking about some things, and then God showed me what he meant by that verse, for the land I'm going to show you. So I got clarity 2 weeks ago. I put my couch up on Facebook Marketplace. I started going through my stuff. I took a couple bags to Plato's Closet, and I was just like, I feel like I'm getting clear on where we're going, but I don't really know. But I'm going to start preparing in faith. If y'all know anything about Plato's Closet, they do not always buy your stuff, even if it's great stuff. But they got a lot of my stuff that day, and they gave me a nice little, they paid some money for my stuff, and I donated the rest of the stuff. I've been talking with a few people about buying my couch, and I think I finally have a buyer for my couch who's gonna pick that up on Tuesday, and now it's just packing. So things are gonna shift and look a little different these next 4 to 6 months, but I'm grateful that God gave me the answer that I needed, and he's setting me up in ways that make what he was showing me clearer, and most importantly, make sense for some things in the future. So I am on this faith journey, and I'll probably talk about it mainly here on YouTube and share more thoughts along the way. But if you are seeking God for clarity and direction, just keep seeking him. Like I said, like, that was October, November. I knew I wasn't going to be renewing my lease. I didn't know where I was going to go, and God gave me clarity 2 weeks ago. So it can be a journey. One of the verses, I have it on a sticky note actually, Philippians 4:6-7, it says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything in prayer and petition, make your requests known unto God, and the peace of God, which transforms all understanding, will guard your heart and minds in Christ Jesus, or transcends all understanding. And I've just been rehearsing that verse and several other verses. Like, I don't have all the answers. I don't even have full direction yet, but I'm not going to be anxious. And I will say this last month or so, I've really done good at, like, I don't know the answer, but I trust God. And I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do the part I know to do. And I'm going to trust God. And when I feel myself start to get anxious a little bit, I will repeat that verse. And if you're a person who gets anxious, I don't get anxious often, but that is one verse I'll repeat. I will literally say, like, let's say I was anxious about the roof. I will stop and say the verse, and then I will walk it through piece by piece. Like, do not be anxious about anything. What am I starting to feel anxious about? My move, okay. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything in prayer and petition, make a request known to God. Okay, God, I am starting to feel anxious about this. I want to turn it over to you. Like, help me not feel anxious. Help me not be stressed. And give me the peace. That's the next part of the verse. The peace of God that transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and mind in Christ Jesus. And I will literally pray for peace. Like, God, replace this anxious feeling I'm feeling about X with peace. I put it at his feet. I ask for peace, and I keep going. And it's not always easy, but it is something that helps me. So if it, find yourself getting anxious sometimes about the unknown or next steps or anything in life, I feel like walking through that verse and splitting it into the different parts and taking it step by step can be helpful. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Those are my thoughts on this current season. And, sometimes when you're in transition, you can, I often feel led to go through the transition first and then talk about it after. But here on YouTube, I do feel led to share bits and pieces. So as things change and evolve over this next season, I will talk about it more with you guys here first. But there are some true faith moves I am making in this season. There are some bold moves that God is calling me to make. Bold steps he's calling me to take, and there are moments where it's exciting, there are moments where it's scary, and we're going to talk about them all. But for right now, I'm going to put my groceries away and shower. I want to watch Change Church. It's 10:15, and I'll pick you guys up later. Hey friends, we are in a car. It is 12:36. I definitely told myself I was going to leave the house by 12, but that did not happen. I was putting my little lashes back on, and God really gave me something he wants me to do that scared me. I will say scares me, but I'm gonna do it. I'm in a season of shortening the gap between the moment God gives me an idea and the moment he shows me to execute it. Meaning that every idea he gives you at every moment, you're not supposed to execute immediately. But these last couple months, he's been giving me things that have short windows. Like, this is for the next few months. This is supposed to happen next month. And yeah, this one's going to be a God thing because I'm nervous about it. But nonetheless, I am on my way down to the area that I'm going to be moving to. It's technically Charlotte area, but it's not Charlotte no more. Like, I live in the suburbs, and it's a little bit warm. I live in the suburbs, but I live in Concord, so that's like 20 minutes outside of downtown Charlotte, which is considered uptown. But the area that I'm moving to is not Charlotte at all. Like, my address still says Charlotte, North Carolina, even though I'm in Concord. That area is a whole different area. So I'm going down to check out a few things where I'm going to be staying. And I'm also going down to look and see if there's certain things in the area. Like, I want to know if there's another Club Pilates. I currently go to Club Pilates for Pilates. So I want to know if there's a Club Pilates in the area. If there's a gym in the area that I'll be staying in. Just kind of get a look at the markets, grocery stores, gas stations, like what's in the immediate area. And I could wait to do all this next week when I go down, but I kind of want to already have some of this context, especially because I'm a routines person. By now y'all probably noticed, like, I get up and I go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. I grocery shop on Sundays, so it's like there's little things that are in my routine that I kind of want to just kind of see what's in the area so I can prepare for that. And yeah, I might bring y'all along, I might not, depending on if it's any identifying information. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. Y'all, it is 6:04 on Monday morning, and we are getting ready to go to the gym. I knew I was gonna need this today, so I picked one up. And I'm gonna crack this bad boy open and do some extra cardio. I didn't get all my workouts in last week because it was a busy week. So we're gonna do some extra cardio. And we're starting off better this week. I went to Pilates yesterday. Today, Monday, is my cardio day. I usually do a 10-3-30 and abs. So let's go. Good morning. Good, how are you? Y'all, why would this machine stop my workout? Usually I do 30 minutes, but I'm doing 45 because we got goals, and it stopped me at 35. Like, how do you know I want to stop? I want to be snatched. I think I've talked about this before, but my morning routine is really workout and spend time with God. And this morning I am reading this book, The All of God. I think I've shared it. It's really, really, really good. Okay, I gotta get in the shower, but I had to stop and talk to y'all because one, the book is so good. The All of God book is so good. If you need a Christian book, you can use it like a devotional because it is split up into weeks because the topic is heavy. I would suggest it. So that's the devotional. I have several thoughts. Second thought, I went to the gym this morning, and there's this lady in our complex who comes in the gym and turns on the music on the TV and blasts it at the highest like level. And I just want people to have headphones. Like, I have Beats. I have noise canceling headphones. And she turns the TV up so loud, it cancels out my noise cancellation. Even today, like when she walked in the gym, two ladies, one on both sides, they were on this side of me, rather. Both of them immediately rolled their eyes. It's just like, if y'all do that, please don't be people that do that. Like, don't be people that do that. Like, we, the people who are responsible and want to blast our music, we blast it at the highest octave in our headphones. You know, I blast music loudly in my headphones. I can't hear nothing else. I'm having a time when I'm working out. But people who come in the gym and then like blast their music, like you don't use headphones. People do it on their phones. Sometimes people have like their Bluetooth speaker, or you're playing music on the TV in the gym, obviously in my apartment complex. Why? Like, why would you disturb other people's workout like that? If that's you, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I just feel like that's a gym pet peeve for me. That's a gym pet peeve. I'm sharing y'all my random thoughts before I get ready for my day. Hey y'all, it is, actually don't even know what time it is. 8:49, it's almost 9 o'clock. I don't think I have picked the camera up since earlier today when I was doing my rant. Praise the Lord. Y'all, it's been a day. I did my work day, then I packed some more. I took a nap, thank God, because I haven't been able to always get a nap lately. Got up and taught my first Purpose Pusher community call. And I'm really just documenting it for me. This just happens to be a part of the vlog, but wow. Wow, like God gave me this idea for this community last year around May. It took a while for all the pieces to come together. And then once all the pieces came together, I was unsure. I was nervous. I was scared. I was a lot of things. But I decided this year that I was going to go for it and build this community for women in purpose. And I want to be able to tell you about it, but you really had to be on there. We had a time from laughing and joking during the icebreaker to really sharing what each woman feels purpose to focus on right now in this season, to you know, kind of really doing some assessing and reflecting, to me sharing something that God showed me about having a holy boldness as a woman of purpose. And I was nervous too. Like at the end, I asked the ladies for feedback about what they thought, and it was all positive. And I'm just like, I'm grateful for the ones that we're starting with. But I look forward to so many other women getting this, because I really believe that no matter what your purpose is, if you're a woman, this community is for you. And I'm excited to really pour into the founding members over this next 6 to 8 weeks. But I'm excited for so many women in the future to get to access this, because I don't even know how to fully describe what just took place. Like, wow, we needed this, myself included. And I think that God allowed me to create a space that I need to. And it was so good. The women are so bomb, but we really just had a time. And I'm ready to eat my dinner and go to sleep. Because it calls from 7 to 8:30. But God did his big one. I'm telling you, if God lands something on your heart to do it. Trust his timing. I honestly feel like I could do this the rest of my life. What is happening with this community after tonight, this being the first night, this is purpose for me, and it's definitely bringing me joy, and I'm glad that other people get to be involved and impacted by it. But it also was confirmation for me, like, this is definitely something I'm called to do. This is True Life I'm Moving. I don't know if y'all have seen this hack before. Also, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's 6:30 something. It might be 6:40 now that I made my tea. Actually, I forgot that. Okay, one thing at a time. The moving hack is that you take the things that are in your closet and put a trash bag over them and put your hangers through them, so you can take them from one closet to the next. And you don't have to carry no heavy boxes, and neither does anybody else in terms of clothes. But I forgot that I put all of my devotional items in here. So I have to come over here to pull them out so that I can get ready to do my morning time with God. And I think this morning I'm gonna finish my Esther study, which is bittersweet because it's been so good. But this don't even belong in here. True life, I'm moving. One more day. Today is Tuesday and it's 6:23 p.m. and I don't even know if I've talked to y'all today, but my couch is gone. My couch is completely gone, y'all. Completely. Wow, so that was an answered prayer request. I really wanted to sell it and it goes to someone that needed it, and it did. Went to a family that I know and they're very happy with it. So now I'm getting ready to pack this kitchen up, and I think that's it. Oh, I did talk to y'all this morning because I told y'all about the hack. Yeah, I did more bags so I can put stuff in the closet. We got trash going out over here. This is my mirror from Wayfair. I don't know if I've ever showed y'all that, but it's a really good mirror, and that's coming with me. Books are gone. This is the last of a little bit of things that I use every day. And tomorrow I will clean out the bathroom. I started taking my affirmations down. I took my kitchen affirmations down, actually. I need to take these down. I've been taking a picture of each area so I can rewrite them. So I'll do that, and that's pretty much it. Good morning, y'all. It's a Wednesday morning and I'm trying to get this out real quick. I have gone to the gym this morning. I've done a trash run several times and I have finished packing. I was literally putting my shoes on to go get some Chick-fil-A breakfast when I heard the moving truck pull up. They were supposed to call me 15 minutes before they got here. They didn't call me. I don't want to be hungry. We gotta get this move done. So I'm a little oily because I just got out the shower, washed my face, moisturized my body. But yeah, it's time to move. And before I wrap this up, I am on a journey. I want to be able to have 400 followers by the second week in March. And I think we're like 15 people away. So if you made it this far and you're enjoying this vlog and you like my vlogs, like my videos, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe because numbers matter. We are on a creator journey this year. And the goal for me is 500 by the end of April or early May. I have to look back at the goal. But let me go put my shoes on because I can hear them. I know they're coming, even though they haven't called. And yeah, I might share a few more clips, but we are winding down the end of this vlog. All right, y'all. We are out of here. I started turning the lights off already. But I definitely like this apartment. I had a ton of space and a good sized closet, which is hard to find in Charlotte, truly. But it was a nice place. We had a nice bathroom with the marble. We had a nice size room. And we had a nice size closet. But baby, it's time to go.